Okay, everybody, and here is the, I guess, I don't know what you'll call this mode, I would say a battle wagon mode. This is the Zord. If you remember in the opening, in the closing credits, you'd actually see this, the way that when the Zords are combined slightly, they would kind of go charging up to the camera. And this is the Megazord in its, I guess, tank mode. Not bad at all, but the problem is that, and on this, I'm going to try to get this in camera. Yeah, I gotta move it back. The problem is without the wheels, this doesn't really roll all that well. It slides, it skids across the table here, but nothing too impressive. Not bad though. I mean, like, it's not. I'm not losing any sleep. But that should not be. No, that's fine. Not losing any sleep, and it's a nice little third mode. You know, it just kind of goes charging at something. So you know, not too bad. Okay. This is probably going to be a two-part review. I'm sorry, I know do my best not to do that. I know, because I must annoy people since when I do two-part reviews, the second part of the review doesn't get as many views, and I'm sorry about that. But quite frankly, this is a toy worthy of a two-part review. Okay. The guns that came off the guns that came off the fists, they kind of go back here. Pretty impressive for a guy who didn't have the original Megazord, huh? Maybe not that impressive. I remember I think on the show that this would attach first. Pterodactyl will go up on the front here, and then the head crest would slide out. And here we have the Megazord, almost completely complete. To kind of finish it off, you got to give him the Sword of Power. Yeah. Another thing that kind of a little bit of Power Rangers was not without its controversies, and I think the big one beyond the violence, whatever. People stop worrying about violence on TV. Worry about violence in real life versus them worry about violence on TV. Okay. But one of the big things was that the original Megazord, the sword that it came with was a kind of a harder plastic. It was a chromed, harder plastic, and I'm in Philadelphia, and we had a news guy. It was on one of the 10 o'clock news. No, it was on Channel 10. It was on Channel 10, and they did a big thing about this. For those of you who thought it was Herb Denenberg, if you remember that guy, for anybody who's in the Philadelphia area. 2% YouTube. But anyway, yeah, exaggerating there too, by the way. But they did a big thing where some kid had fallen and almost gotten impaled himself on the sword. Now, like I said, I didn't own the original Megazord, so I can't confirm that. But on this one, it's a very rubbery. Let me just see if I can. There you go. And the sword will go into his fist. There's nice holes in the fist. The mastodon head sort of. I don't remember the Megazord ever actually using this. So why they? Whatever. It's a nice little feature. And the mastodon head forms a shield. And I'm trying to stay on camera here. And the Megazord can hold that. And voila! The Megazord. Like I said, it's pretty cool. I'm able to get this. I got this at Target. Pio pointed this out in his video, and I thought maybe he had gotten it on Samsung. Excuse me. I got this for $20. $20. It doesn't feel cheap. It feels pretty solid. It's bulky. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. This is a freaking bargain. Somebody's getting ripped off. I don't know who. It's not me. But really, really nice. It's cool to have a Megazord. I did like the original Dino Megazord. My personal favorite Megazord, as I mentioned before, was the Thunder Megazord. Maybe we'll get that. Who knows? I hope so. I'll be picking that up. But very nice, very nice. Now I think in some of his reviews, JT Mitchell has commented on some of the newer Zords, and he says, "Oh, I don't like them," and I really haven't taken a look, so I couldn't honestly tell you. But ain't nothing like the original Megazord. Very nice, very detailed, well, not detailed. It wasn't that detailed. It was, it was not in the Power Rangers show. It was a costume, and not too shabby at all. It's pretty true to the costume. It's not. I used to think that if you're looking right here, I'm trying to stay on camera here. I'm trying to look at the monitor and stay on camera. I used to think this was the windows where they would sit. We never actually figured out where the cockpits were on this, did we? We would see, they were looking out a window, and I was assuming this was it, but apparently that's not it, since there wouldn't be anything here for the shield. So yeah, that's the original Megazord. He's, like I said, for a $20, he's fairly sizable too. Just to give you an idea. Here's the Megazord, and here is Revenge of the Fallen Leader Prime. I'm going to try to get them next to each other. I'm going to be a little off camera on this. As you can see, and I always thought that the Megazord when I first saw the toy commercials for the Megazord when I was like 11 or no, I was only 9 when Power Rangers came out. That's what my age was, and they started advertising for the Megazord toy. I thought, well, it looks like Optimus Prime, and here he is compared to Prime. As you can see, he's I think like a little taller than Prime. Obviously, this is more complex, and it's got electronics on it. This has no electronics, but this is $20, folks. It's $20 at Target. It's $20. You can't go wrong. And I've seen it advertised on Amazon. I'm gonna get him out of the way now. And I've seen him advertise It wasn't Ascension. And I've seen it advertised on Amazon for like $42, as much as a Leader Class Transformers figure. And I got it for $20. I'm sorry if I'm going, what's the word? I'm sorry if I'm dwelling on this, but this was only $20. A Voyager class, this is the same. It's actually cheaper at Target it's actually cheaper than some Voyager class Transformers, and it's well done. It's solid. It's sturdy. It looks great. It's not as I know the original is a little bigger. I think the original. I've seen some pictures of it online. It comes up. The original came up to about here, and I know it's no electronics, but this is just so cool. It's just so great. It just nostalgia. It's so. Oh man, just if you can find this, go to Target, pick this up. I've been actually thinking of just going to Target for my Transformers needs too, because I picked up Revenge of the Fallen Bludgeon there for whatchamacallit. I work right across the street from a Toys R Us, and I was going there for my Transformers, and some of the Voyagers, they're charging $25 for the Voyagers, and I went to Target, picked up Bludgeon, another review coming soon, and once again, he was only $21. Matter of fact, when I went to get Bludgeon, I had planned to pick up Bludgeon last week. I'd seen this guy, and I thought, oh, they'd probably raise the price, or maybe PO gun was, no, he's $20. And I went back, and it's still $20. If you're a Power Rangers fan, you never had one of the, if maybe you're like me, you never got the original Megazord. I don't know, maybe it was a Philadelphia only thing. It was, 20 minutes here. Like I said, this will be a 2-part review, but I'm really excited about this guy. So if you can, like I said, check Target and try to get them. I'm going to post a couple links in here. One of them is from thatguywiththeglasses.com. The one poster, Mars Girl, one of my favorites on that guy. She actually has a bit of a she actually posts something like the history of the Power Rangers. The translation, when it was translated in English, what it was in the original, it was Zeo Rangers in Japan. So check that out. That's going to be pretty entertaining. I'm going to clock out now. I just want to say namaste.